Okay, today I've got my top 4 players with the most to gain coming out of the NBA Finals. In at number 4 is Caleb Martin, who's had an absolutely spectacular NBA playoff so far. We all know about what happened in 2019, and it was just crickets when the NBA draft wrapped up and his name was not called. Look, the Miami Heat coaching staff and Miami Heat scouting organization is so deep that they get tips from rappers, which is where J. Cole comes in as he rediscovered Caleb Martin at a gym and called up the Miami Heat. Caleb Martin stands to make a significant amount of money this offseason if he plays the way he played in the Eastern Conference Finals. In at number 3, Eric Spoelstra, who would certainly move up the all-time great list of NBA coaches with a 3rd NBA ring. Look, this would be an absolutely amazing NBA ring because, quite frankly, the Denver Nuggets are the far superior team, in my opinion, heading into the playoffs. As for the other coach, Mike Malone, what would he get coming out of this? At least 2 more years into the NBA. Just ask Nick Nurse and Mike Budenholzer how much security they have after winning just 1 ring. Look, Steve Kerr, Greg Popovich, and Eric Spoelstra all have those get-out-of-jail cards. They get to stay as long as they want and leave whenever they're done coaching. That's when they'll walk away. They have that kind of clout. Mike Malone would need a 2nd ring for that to occur. All right. In at number 2 is the Joker. And of course, for all those people out there that came down on the Joker for simply trying to win his 3rd most valuable player of the year award, this would absolutely shut all those people up. Jokic would certainly go on to be considered the best basketball player in the world with a victory in the NBA Finals this year. He is what I consider to be a landlocked basketball player, somebody who's afraid of the air. There is no jump in the jump shot, but yet when you watch his footwork, it's absolutely unbelievable for such a big man. Jokic certainly would hold the title of best basketball player in the world with a victory. In at number 1 is Jimmy Buckets Butler. Playoff Buckets certainly has been putting this team on his shoulders. I mean, outside of Bam Adebayo, the last 3 to 5 minutes of Kyle Lowry, how many of you people are actually going to remember the name Max Strus 5 years from now? And the answer is, outside of the Miami metropolitan area, not a lot of you. So Jimmy Butler and his friends slash teammates have been absolutely amazing. It is unbelievable what you can do when you get the right sort of pieces of the puzzle together and you point them in all the right directions. You actually complete the puzzle. I didn't even know where I was going with that, but you actually do complete the puzzle. As for Jimmy Butler, in all seriousness, he's just been absolutely fantastic. A victory here would absolutely solidify him as one of the best basketball players in the world. It certainly would be considered the most gritty basketball player in the world. And putting a team like this Miami Heat on his shoulders to an actual victory, assuming there are no major injuries over at Denver, and if they actually win this, that would just be because Jimmy Butler most likely had 4 spectacular games of 30 points or more in the NBA Finals. All right, there's my top 4 list. Jimmy Butler, Nikola Jokic, the coaches, and of course, Caleb Martin. All right, if you haven't had a chance to subscribe to the show yet, please go ahead and do that. For the House of Takes, I'm Dave DeBaugh, wishing you all a tremendous rest of your sports viewing day.